just got to the con. Let's check out everything, see what's all around, and I'll walk you around, see some panels, see what they all have, so go along with me.
Linda the gamer gal, she's here, she's playing games. Linda the gamer gal, she's here, she's playing games today.
Job in video games was actually on Dead Island 2, which I don't know if you know it. It's a zombie.
I've played that.
There you go, you played that. So if you played the game, then you've probably seen my work because I originated most of the zombie motion capture in the game. So
nice.
yeah, so I got into acting. I went to drama school and worked on stage and stuff, and I was always a very physical performer. So then I auditioned for Dead Island 2, and I worked on that game for 3 years. So it was very, very extremely physical work because, yeah.
And that was the motion capture stuff.
The motion capture, yeah. And because when you're doing motion capture, I mean, you kind of, I don't know if you have heard about the process of it when you do hey guys, how you doing? How's it going? Yeah, just talking about how I got to work in video games. So the first game I did was Dead Island 2. Which is a zombie game, and I did a lot of motion capture for the zombies in the game. And it's such physical work that one day I remember I did a whole day shoot. It was actually during COVID, and it was just me in a volume. And towards the end of the day, I almost passed out because it was
sorry, you in a volume? What is it? It's for our English
There we go.
speaking
Sorry,
audience.
sorry.
A volume.
So it's basically a set for motion capture. The volume is what you call the place with, you have all the cameras around that capture your movement, and that then gets digitized. So you also have a screen there where you can, you see yourself and you just kind of create a zombie movement, and then you see yourself as a really big zombie or a small zombie or something like that. You basically just run around at different speeds, and you do a lot of attack movements and shit like that. And then when we got to the end of that, the next day I tore my meniscus actually, and I had a fucked up knee,
And they stuck with you.
no, I actually then stopped doing motion capture, and I actually auditioned the day after I tore my meniscus. I auditioned for a video game as a voiceover for the first time, and they basically just said like, can you send like something that's a young hero type voice? And I did the troll hunter, what it means to be a hero kind of speech, and I just recorded that. I remember with my torn meniscus under my duvet in my bed, and then I had surgery. Didn't think anything about it because that's what you do when you do auditions. You just send them off and don't think about it,
right?
Because you don't want to wait for an answer or something, because you usually don't get one.
It's a lot of no's before you get a yes.
Exactly. And then after surgery, a month later, I booked that job, and it was I don't know if you know Ace Attorney, the game series. So it was the Great Ace Attorney. So the one that's set in the 19th century Japan. I voiced the main character in that, and that was my first foray into voice acting.
9 months where you're burning a CD or a DVD that you can't just update over the internet if you screw up. So it's you definitely are tying yourself to something as far as bugs are concerned, which is a little different today. And not to just, since the soundtrack was brought up, there are 3/5 of the soundtrack team up here. Myself, Chris Roush, and Nolan were 3 of the 5 of us that kind of got together and put the soundtracks together. We'd actually have little listening parties and listen to CDs, or if we ripped up the MP3, got something off Napster, or LimeWire, like those days. And then we just sit in a room and just play the game and play these tracks behind it and kind of see what went well with what. I mean, if it went well with the game or not. So yeah, that's if you got any questions about soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtracks were cool in that sense that we had such a we always had our main track, which was the most expensive one, and then we would as our budget went down and we were trying to collect the songs, the range would obviously vary. And I remember this one band, and they were the Hookers, and we sent them the contract and they faxed it back from like Outback Steakhouse or something where it was working. It was just like, oh, this is so cool. We're just like getting all these bands that are creating this awesome music, and we're able to find them and put them all together on the soundtrack. So that's just like a kind of awesome variety that we had. And I think
watching the early on, like which track do we want to spend $10,000 on to be the headliner, and then as it goes on, it gets which one are we going to spend $50,000 on? Now which one are we going to spend $200,000?
We got a couple that spent $500, and someone would say, "How about a case of beer as well?"
Yeah, right. Yeah, and after a while too, like we'll put you in as a favor, and then they were free.
Yeah, there were legit like tons of different bands that would send us stuff. I'd kind of sift through it, and then we'd sit down and go through stuff. So, and then we did a lot of gratis licenses where we were able to get there. We liked the track, and they weren't a signed band; they were indie, and we put it in the game for free.
it's time to roll out. So thank you to everybody who said hello. Picked up 3 games. I got Pokemon Rumble Blast, I got Brilliant Diamond, and Street Fighter vs. Tekken. I've been looking for these games. I finally found them for a good price. So thank you to everybody who said hello. You all are awesome. I hope to see you at another convention. If you do see me, ask for a sticker. I might have some. Ask for a sleeve. I might have some. I'll catch y'all next time. It was an awesome con. Bye, everybody.
She's the queen of the fight. From in San Diego to Grand Theft Auto streets, Oregon Trail to Oregon Trail, she's got the beats. Stand back, she's got the Genie in hand with VHS recording. She's in command from 8-bit wonders to the latest craze. Linda, the gamer gal, she's here to amaze.